After making a part like this or any type of part, you have to continuously modify that part. You have to continuously changing diameter or any dimension to improve the part. So in that case, I will show you how do you communicate with this software. So how do you make the changes? So now suppose I want to change the base length. So how do I do that? The best thing is to do, because there are lots of features here. So which feature is this thing? Maybe I don't know that thing. So I will select any surface for this base. When I select this surface, you can see it selects boss extrude, because this base has been created with this boss base, and this is the base level feature. Now if I expand this feature, you can see there is a sketch here. If I go inside this sketch, at that time I can see this is the length 250. I can change this. If I made this 350, and if I made this 200, and if I press OK, you can see part all automatically updated. So maybe you already made lots of changes, or you already created lots of feature, but you can also able to change your base level dimension. Now when I change this dimension, you can see this hole goes inside. That means I have to change few things. Like if I go to this sketch, if I select this hole, you can see this is that sketch. If I go inside this sketch, this is that dimension. I will delete this 2 dimension. I have to make the relation between this line and this line. Why do I put this thing? Because if I want to change my base length again, maybe I want to change from 300 to 400. Now you can see this whole position always will be in the fixed distance from this surface. So by this way you can make the change, and when I made the change, you can see this length already created. So what you have to do, you have to cut few more length. I can do one thing. I can go this edge, this surface, and I can create another sketch here, and I can extrude this thing, extrude cut, maybe up to this point. But is it really good approach? No, because first I will delete this thing, because you can do this thing from another sketch, from another existing sketch. If I press this surface, you can see this is that cart extrude. If I go inside that cart extrude, what I can do, I can just increase that cart extrude. So when you will change, you want to change anything here, you have to understand maybe that feature already available. You can, if you make change on that feature, this part will be updated automatically, and this will be very simple, because if you add more and more feature here, these parts will be complex. Parts will maybe not complex, but the feature tree will be complex, and it will be a bit tough for you to modify, because you did not go through a good way. So always before putting any dimension or any geometry, try to understand why you are doing this. Maybe you can change that dimension from the another feature, or in the another feature, if you add anything, any dimension or any change of the geometry relation, then you can get your desired shape. So don't try to add feature and feature, just try to understand what you are doing, because you have seen I fixed this position of the hole. You can see this is the distance and this is the distance. So by this way you can edit your part. So better way is try to make your part and try to change from lots of way. Even you can make your part, maybe I used 6-7 feature, maybe you can use 2 or 3 feature and you can get this part.